Spring is finally here, and there's nothing like a great fragrance to match the energy of the season. Fresh air, blooming trees, and a great scent to go with it. Today, I'm gonna go over 7 different spring fragrances that I find highly effective during this time of year and what pulls me the most compliments. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. To start us off, we're gonna go with one of the most easy and mass appealing fragrances personally in my collection, but overall, I know this fragrance is super, easy on the nose for most people. And it's a fragrance that I've held on to for quite a while now. I started off with my journey about 2.5 years ago, and it's one of the first ones I picked up based on other YouTubers recommending it, and for good reason. And that is gonna be Prada L'Homme EDT. Now, what will you get with this fragrance when you spray it? This is a very straightforward, not super complex fragrance. It is a floral, woody, musky kind of scent. It has notes of iris, neroli, amber, and cedarwood. So it's a very well blended floral, woody scent that is just super warm and super inviting. Really, you can't dislike this scent. I've never had anybody tell me that they don't like the way this smells. Now, some people will say it's not really their thing based on the fact that it's kind of generic, but a lot of people don't want to smell super complex. When you're in the office, you don't want to have someone who's wearing some oud scent or some kind of like heavy tobacco. This is going to be something perfect for times like that. You can wear it in the office, you can wear it going to the gym, you can wear it running errands. It really doesn't matter. This fragrance is the versatile king. As far as projection and longevity goes, the longevity is going to give you about 4 to 6 hours with projection for about 2. You're really not going to get super loud projection on this one. This is one of the ones where you have to kind of get closer to people and get in their bubble a little bit to understand what's going on. But this is a great scent, easy to reach for, super likable, and you really can't go wrong with it. If you haven't tried it already, give it a shot. That's Prada L'Homme EDT. Next up is a fragrance that I absolutely adore. This is a fragrance that I have had for probably about 1.5 years now, and it's actually a clone, and this does it extremely well. From the house of Alexandria Fragrances, this is gonna be the Runway. And this is a clone of Amouage's Reflection Man. And I would say this does a really good job, okay? This is about 95% accurate to what Amouage is. The only difference that you're really gonna pick up on is really the quality of ingredients that they use. With Amouage, they always use the highest, most pricey ingredients. So you're obviously gonna pay a higher ticket for that one than you would for this. But overall, this is extremely close to it. This is a floral, woody, musky scent that is extremely long lasting, 12 hours on your skin, extremely mass appealing, and you really can't go wrong with this. If you're familiar with the Amouage Reflection Man DNA, you'll know this is more of a fresh laundry detergent type of smell, and it's really easy to rock during the spring because it kind of gives you the idea that you're outside around a bunch of flowers, but in a masculine way. This is not very feminine to me, as a lot of floral scents can kind of come across a little bit feminine. This one is definitely more leaning on the masculine side. It's got notes of jasmine, neroli, it's got some musk and sandalwood in there. The sandalwood obviously balances it out, gives it some more depth, and gives it that woody backbone that you're looking for whenever you're picking up a spring fragrance. And I love it. It's something that I've gotten multiple compliments on. A lot of people have told me that this one smells exactly like Amouage Reflection Man. So I'm not biased here just because I have this one. And I think this is a great fragrance to pick up for around $50 online. You can get it at their website. I will put a link in the description below so that you guys can get the best price for this. But overall, this fragrance is super, super easy to wear. Spray it anytime, anywhere. Go to the gym, go outside, spring events, anything that you want to do with it. The Runway by Alexandria Fragrances. Try it out. This next fragrance has become one of the most complimented fragrances in my entire collection, and for good reason. This is going to be from the house of Superz Budapest, and this is Morocco. As you can tell, I have worn quite a bit of it, so I definitely love this fragrance. This is not one of the ones that I'm recommending for no good reason. This house has gotten pretty popular based on other influencers over the past year. They've been pushing it a little bit more. So this is not biased. I'm not sponsored by them. I just really love this scent, and I think it's amazing. What you're going to get with Morocco is a very sweet and fresh scent. You have top notes of mandarin orange and bergamot. Middle notes are going to be vanilla, and the base notes are going to be sandalwood, musk, and amber. This is a very well blended, almost argan oil shampoo type of smell, but done in a beautiful way and done in a very wearable way as well. This fragrance has amazing performance. I mean, amazing. It's an extrait, so it's going to have high oil concentration, but it lasts all day. I have gotten compliments on this 6 hours into wearing it. I've gotten compliments 8 hours, 10 hours into wearing it. So it's definitely beastly on the performance and longevity. And it is one that I have gotten more compliments on than any of my fragrances in my entire collection. And I have a lot. When to wear this? As far as when to wear this fragrance, it's not really an office-friendly fragrance because of how loud and sweet it is, but it is perfect for any sort. But it's perfect for any sort of outside event, any kind of formal event. This is a very refined and elegant and sophisticated type of scent that's still on the fun side a little bit. It doesn't take things too serious. It's still uplifting and inviting and really fun to wear, but it's a great scent. I would recommend this for anybody. This is very unisex. It doesn't lean masculine. It doesn't lean feminine. It's just right down the middle. And I enjoy this fragrance so much. It makes me feel absolutely amazing when I wear it, and I would recommend it to anybody. So try this out. This is Superz Budapest, Morocco. This next fragrance on the list is not for the faint of heart. This is a bit more challenging than the ones I recommended prior. However, the right person can pull this off. They'll absolutely love it. This is from the house of Dior, and this is Eau Savauge Parfum. Not to be confused with the 1970s version, Eau Savauge EDT. This is a reformulated 2017 version that is a lot better than that one. I actually don't like that version. It's very outdated and old school to me, and I'm not a big fan of those kind of fragrances. But this one, this one does it so well. It is citrusy, it's earthy, it's very masculine and classy feeling. When I wear this, I usually dress up a little bit when I wear this one, and it's just, it makes you feel confident. I really can't explain it in any other way. It's got notes of bergamot and vetiver and myrrh. So it's using these extremely classy, notes from fragrance to bring this masculinity feeling that I just don't have in a lot of my other fragrances. This exudes confidence. It's a beast when it comes to performance. This thing lasts me all day. I wore this to the office a couple weeks ago, and one of my coworkers smelled it in the morning and then gave me a compliment on it. It was about 12 o'clock later in the day. He said, "Did you spray another spray?" And I said, "No." And he was like, "Wow, I can still smell that on you." So 6 hours in, it's still pushing pretty strong. It's projecting out there. You don't have to worry about performance with this one. Only thing to worry about is if you can pull it off. So I always say, try before you buy. Do not blind buy something like this because you may or may not hate it. I love it. I think it's amazing. If you are a person who can walk into the room with confidence, then I would recommend this scent for the office, for any sort of spring event outside. It just works perfect in that type of weather, and it's just really enjoyable. So if you haven't tried already, give it a shot. This is Eau Savauge Parfum by the house of Dior. Coming down to the last three here, guys, I could not exclude this scent. This is actually one of these signature scents of mine that I have worn for a couple years now. I'm still in love with it, will continue to buy it, and that is Armani Code Parfum. This DNA has been around for quite some time now. In my opinion, I think they just did it, the best when it came to the Parfum. I have other flankers and I love them too, but this one just suits me the best. It's very signature scent worthy with notes of iris, tonka bean, and cedarwood. You're gonna be met with this very classy, modern, elegant feel. It's very creamy, it's woody, it's airy as well, and you can really wear it anywhere. This is very dumb reach, versatile, blind buy safe fragrance that is very easy to be your signature scent. I would not recommend this unless I absolutely was in love with it, and I guarantee that you will love it too. Go to your local Sephora or Ulta. I believe they will still have this out as their tester, and give it a shot. If you don't like it, you gotta let me know, because this fragrance is perfect. It makes sense for anybody to wear it age 15 to 50. This is a great signature scent for anybody. Give it a shot. Tell me what you think about it if you haven't already tried it. And if you have, let me know if it's in your collection, if you wear it, if you despise it. I would really like to know. Try this one out. That's Armani Code Parfum. This next fragrance, guys, I unfortunately do not have a full bottle of, but I'm working to get one. This is from the house of Amouage, and this is gonna be Enclave. Now with Enclave, this is a very complex scent. This is not blind buy safe, so I want to go ahead and preface that this fragrance is definitely bold. This is definitely for people who are used to smelling some niche scents, so you're gonna have to kind of have your nose trained a little bit for this one. But if you like minty scents, something, not like toothpaste, but very spearminty, very spicy and herbal and almost like a nice woody ambery scent, then you'll love Enclave. I loved it from the first time I smelled it. but some people find it a bit challenging, a bit hard to wear. They don't really know where to wear this one. I would recommend this one at the nighttime, any kind of date night, any kind of spring formal event. This is going to draw a little bit of attention. People are probably gonna wonder what the heck you have on because you smell so different than everyone else. And of course, it's an Amouage, so performance is amazing. This is 8 to 12 hours longevity with about 4 or 5 of that actually projecting. You're gonna get compliments from people who love minty scents. You might even be asked what you're wearing from people who don't like minty scents just because of how complex and mysterious this is. Amouage does a great job at really making you scratch your head as to what you're smelling, and it didn't stray away from that here. This is becoming slowly one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, and I think it's amazing. If you've had Enclave before in your collection, or maybe you've just tried a sample of it, let me know what you think of it down below. But that's Amouage Enclave, give it a shot. To wrap things up, we're gonna go with one of my most recent pickups and something that I believe exudes springtime, and that's why it's at the #1 spot. And this is gonna be from a brand that you're probably not super familiar with, but you will be soon because I'm definitely gonna pick up some more from them. This is Guy Fawkes Palmer. Now, what you get with Palmer is this very natural, almost like you're in a mountain and you're hiking and you have the mountain air blowing through, just this very natural, woody green feeling to it that is just absolutely superb to anything that I've smelled as far as natural fragrances go. You're gonna get some white pine, you're gonna get some Palo Santo, and you're gonna get some of that alpine air. Like I said before, it's almost got this natural waterfall in the background. You're walking on a nice hike. You're picking up on all the smells around you, and they just did a great job at representing what nature feels like to me. And it has amazing performance. This lasts me about 6 to 8 hours on my skin. It isn't extrate, so they're using a higher concentration here. And I think it's just an amazing fragrance. This is something that I did not think I would be head over heels for. I just thought it was gonna be an easy pickup, something just to spray on, but it's a lot more complex than I initially presumed. It just smells great. It gives me confidence. You definitely pick up on that Palo Santo wood. It's very green, it's very earthy, and overall, it's a very well-rounded fragrance that I would recommend to any guy that wants to smell like he's on a nice mountain hike out in the woods with his friends and just reliving some of those great memories. So give this one a shot, guys. Try a sample of it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. That's Guy Fawkes Palmer. 7 fragrances, perfect for the springtime. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments, so let me know if you own some of these, if you plan on picking some of these up. I want to hear back from you guys. Let me know what you think, and until next time, peace.